Hello everyone, welcome to my video. So this video is going to be very specific to doing video calls, the Zoom meetings, Google Meets, all that kind of stuff that you have to do online. There is a different makeup strategy for being on video than for just walking around town. So I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to try to keep it super simple, and we're only going to use 6 products. They're all going to be Mary Kay products, so if you don't have a Mary Kay lady, I'm happy to be your gal. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the CC cream. CC stands for Complexion Correction. We also have a very nice line of full coverage foundations. And they come in a matte, which is what I recommend for video. I have tons of samples because you do want to make sure you get the right one, and you're going to be able to do that if I see a picture of you. I can narrow it down to a few, mail you out the samples, try and find the best one, and take it from there. So that's how we would do full coverage foundation. CC cream keeps it a little bit easier because it's just sort of like from very light to very dark. And this one here that I'm using is medium dark. I would also look good in medium light. I'm using a sunless tanner, so I can get away with the dark. It's what I use in the summertime. And I do use the light in the winter, but I've been using my tanner, so I have a little bit of a glow. Happy to talk to you about that if you have any questions, but we're keeping this simple. I'm going to use my Mary Kay brushes. If you have any brush questions, I am happy to answer that. Believe me, I can talk a little too much about brushes, so let's get to it. When we're applying any liquid foundations, where we want it the heaviest is where we start, because you'll kind of end up adding a little more as you go. And for me, that would be like the nose, under eye. With the liquids, you can also put your concealer on either before or after. Now, as I'm putting this on, you're probably saying, what the heck color is that? But you will see that it will blend in really nice as we go along. Same with the foundation. So if I sent you a sample in the mail, like for the first second you put it on, you're like, ooh, give it a minute. It's designed to try to match your skin color. So it will absorb, it will blend, and look really awesome. So yeah, I would look at, so you can put your concealer on either before or after. I think I just said that. With powder, you definitely want to put it on before. I do have a powder foundation that I like a lot. Maybe I'll do that in my next demo. Make sure to get down on the neck. Gotta blend my nose in a little better. You can see I'm going all the way up. I'm closing my eyes. I'm getting it on my eyelids. It's good. It's almost like a primer, so it's great for having underneath your eyeshadow, which we will get to soon. Make sure I'm getting in the hairline so I don't have any lines. Good. So I mentioned a little before when I was talking about full coverage foundations that a matte finish is best. Our foundations come in matte and luminous. The CC cream is what it is. It's sort of in between a matte and a luminous. So I like to make it more matte by adding this, what they call translucent powder. I have a nice big powder brush. If you have a big brush, this is really the best way to do it, because you are going to put the powder all over. And I have kind of a lot in here, so I'm just going to tap it in my cap, because you can do that. And now I'm just going to get it all over the place. I'm lost in a little bit of a cloud here, so maybe I had too much in my brush, but that's not bad. It's a nice big brush. It's not gonna clump. I love this brush. It feels so nice. It's like a little treat brushing this on. I don't always do it, so it feels like a treat today doing it for you guys. Because I really want to be matte, I'm just gonna do the high shine areas one more time. All right, I feel nice and matte now. And that was called the translucent powder. So yeah, it looks white, but it goes on clear, basically, giving you that finish. So now we move on to blush. I have this lovely little compact I keep my blush in. I really like this copper color. I can't picture a skin tone that it wouldn't look good on, so I really like, if somebody were that I never saw before in my life said, what color should I get? I would say get the copper, because I really think all skin tones really nice. So what I'm doing is this brush that I'm using has like a little dent in it, so it kind of lends itself well for that little swoop. And then you just blend the cheek. And it just gives your cheeks a little definition. Because you're thinking to yourself, I don't know if I'm gonna be on somebody's phone and I'm only gonna be like an inch square, or if I'm gonna be on somebody's laptop and I'm gonna be, you know, pretty big. And so a little cheek definition is nice. I recommend keeping eyeshadow simple for video calls, and because again, if you're like a little inch and you have like, you spent some time and you have the most perfect eye makeup in the world, it's gonna look a little dark because you're so small. And it's great if you're big, but you really don't know. And so I like to keep it light and simple, which is where these shimmer liquid eyeshadows come in really handy. So this one I'm using is called Meteor Shower, and it's just like a medium color brownish tan. And we're just gonna dot it on and blend it. There's two other colors I would recommend. One's a little bit lighter than this, called Moonbeam or Light Beam, and then the other one's Pink Starlight, because you want to go light and keeping it simple. So those are other colors that, if this one doesn't totally float your boat, my best friend loves the Pink Starlight. Pink just looks really good on her. And so those are just other color choices. So now I have a little bit of shadow, giving it a little definition, but also it's light and it'll catch the light nice. And because big lashes are popular, we're going to do a mascara. This one that I'm using is our basic mascara. It's called Ultimate Mascara. It's thickening, it pushes the lashes up. And I'm trying to get the corners here. Yeah, when I dip it, I always kind of scrape the top off, so then it makes it good without getting clumpy in the corners. So my little tip of the day. We don't need to go crazy with our lashes, just a little definition, make them pop up a little, and it looks really nice against the meteor shower. So the last thing is the lip color. And this is another tip for video conferences, especially when there's more than one person on your screen. And you want to kind of bring attention to the fact you're speaking and your mouth is moving. So having a darker, bolder color actually helps people notice you more. And that's why I'm going with this dark berry. It's actually a lip gloss. But lipsticks, there's so many. Mary Kay has so many colors. But yeah, I would recommend a berry or maybe one of the darker corals. That'll really bring attention. If you can pull off red, do it. I don't care for red on my skin tone, but a lot of people can pull it off nice, so that's cool too. Really brings attention to your lips. Shows that you're speaking. They're going to focus in on that and pay more attention to you, which is what we want when we're doing our video calls. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, we just used 6 products, Mary Kay. I am happy to give anyone links to the products. If you already have a Mary Kay consultant, I'm happy to give her a list of my products I used because we all support each other. It's such a wonderful business to be in. And so thank you. I see a few people joined, so just give a little hi in the comments. And I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about videos and makeup specific to that, just ask me anytime. I love answering questions. If I don't know the answer, I know like hundreds of Mary Kay people who do, so I'm always happy to research and learn something new for myself. And have a great day.